Hello, I am a representative from our fisheries group. I will introduce the title of our group, which is the current issue and potential of aquaculture in Malaysia. And the member of the group, namely Nur Izzati binti Nur Hasrul, Iza Izzati binti Azmir alias Rezwan, Nur Safika binti Muhammad Isa, Nur Izyani binti Amrang, Najwa Razikin binti Jamaluddin, Nik Nur Elia binti Nik Saifullah, Jarita Munis, Fezroni Ondos, Nur Amisa Muhammad Johan, Magdilan Melvin anak Dixon Madden. Hello, I am a
Hi, I am Izzati. Hi, I am Izzati, one of the group member who want to present about current issue and potential of aquaculture in Malaysia. Okay, before we start, what is aquaculture? Aquaculture is the breeding, maintenance, and the harvesting of fish, shellfish, algae, and other organisms in all types of air environment. So, I want to introduce the different types of aquaculture. In Malaysia, we have marine culture, fish farming, alga culture, integrated multi-trophic, aquaculture IMTA, inland pond culture, recycling system, open net pen and cave system, flow-through raceway.
Next, literature review. First and foremost, Malaysia's fisheries sector is separated into three categories. First, coastal fishing. Second, deep sea fishing. And the third one is aquaculture. These categories have interconnected and complement to provide protein source to the people. Next, aquaculture must compete with fisheries. Why this is happen? It is because dealers buy fish straight from fishermen. If this culture keep going, aquaculture expenditure will rise. Why? It is because they have to keep the livestock for longer. Not only that, management expense also rise, which is for equipment, labor, and water. Then, the fisheries sector have decreased trend from 2019 to 2020. The edible fish produce fell by 45% from 1.87 million tons in 2019 to 1.79 million tons in 2020. Fishing industry fell by 9.3% from RM 15.26 billion in 2019 to RM 13.84 billion in 2020.
Literature review for aquaculture potential in Malaysia. Okay, first potential of aquaculture in Malaysia is export potential. As we can know, aqua fisheries has produced 26% of the to the country in 2014. It can be expanded more since it has possesses an ideal sites such as mangrove swamps, lake, disused mines, and marine cage. Okay, so secondly is to create opportunity. With this, it also leads to the job prospect. As we know, aquaculture business has the high potential to grow since it have a high added value and ability to boost international income. Okay, the last potential of aquaculture in Malaysia is industrial revolution. In industrial revolution, also gain increasing yields and product quality. Between 2014 and 2019, aquaculture has contributed 20% to 26% of total fish output compared to 70% and 80% of total fish production from coastal and deep sea fishing.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Shafika and my tick number is S58982. I would like to present my part, which is research methodology. The goal of the research methodology is to define the steps that will be taken to conduct the study on the current issues and potential of aquaculture in Malaysia, which is the research subject. This part will include 5 methodologies, which are first, secondary data. The data are obtained mainly from relevant academic journals and publications. Research database include Google Scholar, ResearchGate, Data of Statistics Malaysia, Malaysian Fisheries Development Authority, Food and Agriculture Organisation, and more are used to get the authorized data and information related to the issues. Second, descriptive statistics. Third, regression. Fourth, econometric. And the last one is fisheries model. It is intended that through collecting data and analyzing data, the chosen approach would yield meaningful knowledge.
Next, I will present Objective 1, which is current issues of aquaculture in Malaysia. Number 1, depletion of fish stock in Malaysia. There are about 30% are overfished, more than 60% fully finished, and less than 10% have remaining capacity around the world. Since the capture fisheries production decreasing while fishing operation cost rising, the wild fish price may increase, that further impetus to rapid growth of aquaculture. Number 2, poor interaction between stakeholders. A complete aquaculture supply chain was supported by upstream and downstream activities that involve major players such as broodstock suppliers, hatchery farmers, culturists, collectors, and related processing companies. This is due to lack of meaningful communication and the absence of update information that accessible to aquaculture sector. Next, non-compliance toward halal aquaculture. As halal hub industry for the Muslim preference by taking precaution on the matter of offering healthy, safe and halal food. According to Department of Fisheries Malaysia, most of unethical feeding practice farm fail to register with Department of Fisheries Malaysia, but permit to sell at the local market. To overcome the problem, the fish food supplier company has taken action and immediately changed the main ingredient to halal source. Lastly, alarming disease in early mortality syndrome. A shrimp disease with no causative pathogen has caused mass mortalities during the first 30 days. Due to finding a quick solution to these problems, shrimp breeders have used prohibited antibiotics that lead to shrimp product banning by US Food and Drug Agency. Malaysian import was also banned as 32% shrimp samples contain prohibited antibiotics, nitrofuran and chloramphenicol, although the shrimp was claimed originated from China.
The potential of aquaculture in Malaysia. First, the combination of microorganisms in the bioflora. Based on some research, bioflora can improve growth of shrimp and maintain excellent water quality. It is made up of an organic matter-rich medium. Thus, bioflora is used as additional high-quality feed with protein to aquaculture. Second, biological expertise. and environmental controls. The variety of devices can monitor water quality for aquaculture. It also helps to measure dissolved oxygen, pH, conductivity, salinity, oxidation to reduction potential, temperature and other parameters. Technology device could help integrate process control and increase process efficiency, which provide better management system in aquaculture. Third, the existence of AI development. AI were used to develop analytics for enhancing aquaculture system. In contrast, it provides a unique connectivity by computing and communicating structured information, which help accurate the stability of aquatic growth in Malaysia.
Many variables influence the suitability of an aquaculture location, including environmental, physical, biological, chemical, and socio-economic issues. Combining these factors in GIS framework allow decision makers to conduct more relevant analysis than if they were based just on individual parameters. Despite the abundance of variable location, the GIS-based model does not suggest real estimation of carrying capacity, physical, productive, ecological, or social within the region, but rather highlights areas where the aquaculture operation can be maximized. This approach has ensured long-term viability by limiting the investigation of inappropriate plays that may have negative environmental consequences. To maximize the possible cumulative consequences, a separate development should be positioned some distant away. The use of GIS in locating acceptable prospective aquaculture farm sites demonstrates that it's effective. For instance, only 0.37% of the location in the Georgetown conurbation obtained good sustainability score for the aquaculture farm installation as predicted. Following accordance with the government National Agri-Food Policy 2.0 and National Food Security Policy, the Department of Fisheries Malaysia developed the DOF Strategic Plan 2021 to 2030 to improve the service delivery system and satisfy the expectation of the target group and consumer. Increasing aquaculture production through the application of integrated technology and aquaculture is one of the aquaculture implementation plans. Aquaculture production is increasing as a result of the adoption of sophisticated automated technology. Furthermore, the establishment of integrated aquaculture TDAP aims to develop and promote commercial aquaculture species in order to boost aquaculture yields and the productivity of aquaculture farms in the aquaculture industrial zone (ZIA). Modern technology are also required in the expansion of the aquaculture industrial zone (ZIA). Following that, current aquaculture programs such as PPIA must be reinforced. By 2030, the growth and use of technology as well as the introduction of business management skills will support aquaculture personnel in operating efficient and productive aquaculture farms.
So next, the potential of aquaculture in Malaysia. Through the Industrial Revolution 4.0, it's called IR 4.0, provided great opportunity for aquaculture entrepreneurs to improve yields and product quality. This can reduce the dependence on the country fish production through capture fishes activity in order to improve fishery resources, care, and protect marine ecosystem. In this regard, the government aims to increase fish yield for aquaculture activity to 50% to reduce pressure on natural water resources while increasing income through the aquaculture sector in accordance with the government's National Agri-Food Policy 2.0 and National Food Security policy. So next, the potential of aquaculture in Malaysia. Through the Industrial Revolution 4.0, it's called IR 4.0, provided opportunity for aquaculture entrepreneurs to improve yields and product quality. This can reduce the dependence on fish production through capture fish in order to improve fishery resources, care, and protect marine ecosystem. In this regard, the government aims to increase fish yield activity to 50% to reduce pressure on natural water resources while increasing income through the aquaculture sector in accordance 2.0 and National Food Security Policy. In addition, the strategic plan of the Department of Fisheries Malaysia 2021-2030 is an effort by the Department of Fisheries Malaysia to support the government's agenda to make high-income country develop and ensure the country food supply is ready and more focused production based. By 2030, the growth and adoption of technology as well as the introduction of business management skill in operating efficient and productive aquaculture farm. Furthermore, the establishment of integrated aquaculture (TDAP) aims to develop and promote commercial aquaculture species in order to boost aquaculture yields and the productivity of aquaculture farm in the aquaculture industrial zone (ZI). Since 2014 until 2019, aquaculture has accounted for between 20 to 26% of production compared to 24 to 80% of fish production. It is clear here that the aquaculture sector has great potential to be developed in taken seriously.
And now I want to continue the conclusion. Okay, so the conclusion of the current issue and the potency agriculture in Malaysia is agriculture in Malaysia has become a top 15 of global production because this sector can bring effect positive to the economy. Even this sector have many challenges for example is a stock disputation, climate changes, current disease, media influences in the sector, non-competitive practice, and poor interaction between stockholders. So that's why the fisher must be health control practice in this sector. And at the same time, the government must be improve the technology agriculture. This is because the technology can bring help to be improve the quality and the quantity of the livestock. Yeah, and then this sector can bring help to many people to have a good job. Yeah, and then people that can be help to be increase agriculture to activities sustainable. Yeah, I think that's all for this presentation. So I just want to say thank you so much and goodbye.